at these ones here. You won't believe, dear friends, you won't believe, family, that these ones were given to us as freebies. Imagine, look at them, and they're fresh. I love carrots. I love carrots for juicing. So every week what he does, there is something he gives us, something we have not ordered. Like this week, he gave us carrots. Next week, he might give us sweet potatoes. There's a week he brings maize, fresh maize. So that is what he does. So he will give you something extra as a token of appreciation. Where else do you have such? And yes, Surest show here, bringing you advantages of online buying. Please watch till the end. You might want to decide so too. You might also get ideas on how to start yours. The packaging. Karibuni sana. Look at that packaging given to us free of charge by the supplier. Look at that beautiful thing, very unique, neat. Look at that, the packaging of the fruits. Yeah. Number 2 is, of course, the freshness. Look at how fresh my vegetables and fruits are. Look at my tomatoes, for example. So these ones, a kg going for 85 bob. Then we have my sweet bananas here. Look at them. Look at the size. And they're very fresh. By the way, they were brought green. When they came, they were green. So we can actually tell there isn't any chemical that has been used in ripening them. Look at them, very fresh and very good size. Then here we have our pineapple, medium size, going for 120. Very fresh. As you can see, we have our 3 tomatoes over here, half a kg, going for 85 bob. So basically it is like 1 10 bob each. Yeah, 1 per 10 bob, which is okay. They're fresh, they're good. And then right here you can see we have mango. Number 2, another amazing advantage of why I opted to go online is compensation. So for example, if there is any fruit that is bad here, you can always reach this supplier and tell him, look here, what you gave us last week was not good, and he can always compensate. He does. This particular supplier compensates. So that is another advantage. I don't think you can have that advantage anywhere else. You can never take back, you can never complain once you have bought. And then another advantage is that you are assured of eating a fruit every day. For example, number 1, maybe you're broke, you don't have money that week. If you call this person and you tell him, you explain to him your situation, you tell him, I don't have money this week, but please bring me the usual fruits, he will do exactly that. Where else can you have such a favor? And then another still under you're assured of eating a fruit every day and every week is that if, for example, oranges, normally we buy imported oranges. Like now he says they're a bit expensive. So what he does, he replaces that. He gives us something else instead. So sometimes he gives us like what he has given us this week. This week he has brought us seedless oranges in place of imported oranges. Sometimes he'll bring us pixies if the imported oranges are not there, and he will not change the price. Same applies to the mangoes. Sometimes the mangoes are out of season. We can never miss them. He will always look for them, even if they're not coast mangoes. He will always go and bring us. Finally, you will agree with me that the final advantage is convenience. Convenience of online buying. You don't have to go to the markets to select. Sometimes those sellers won't allow you to touch their for example, mangoes. They want you to buy what is already there. They don't want you to select. So they have already selected for you. The convenience, right? And especially in this season and time, this cold season, this rainy season that we are entering, soon it will be very muddy in our markets. You don't want to imagine going into such a place to go look for your weekly fruits. So the convenience, what you need to do is just to agree with him on the day you want him to deliver and the time you would want these fruits to be delivered, and you are good to go. Otherwise, I wish you well. Thank you very much for being my viewers, for returning, and if you're here for the first time, I cannot thank you enough. May our good God thank you even as you